Inside the roaring walls of Madison Square Garden, boxing's most sacred battleground, the atmosphere was electric with anticipation as fans from around the world gathered under the blinding lights to witness a heavyweight title clash that would soon become one of the most unforgettable nights in the sport's history. In the red corner stood a man driven not only by dreams but by heritage and hunger, Andy Ruiz Jr., alongside his trainer Manny Robles, wearing white trunks adorned with golden trim, standing 6 feet 2 inches tall, and weighing in at a stout 268 pounds. With a professional record of 32 wins, including 21 thunderous knockouts and only one loss via split decision, Ruiz entered the ring not as the favorite, but as a man with unshakable belief in his fists, his roots, and his destiny. Hailing from Imperial, California, but carrying the heart of Mexico with every step, he was the former undefeated NAF heavyweight champion, now standing on the edge of immortality. Across from him, in the blue corner, was the towering and undefeated champion, Anthony Joshua, accompanied by trainer Rob McCracken, dressed in white and black trunks, standing an imposing 6 feet 6 inches and weighing 247.8 pounds. Joshua, a former Olympic gold medalist and a global icon of boxing, brought with him a pristine record of 22 wins with no defeats, holding the unified WBA, IBF, and WBO world heavyweight titles. He was calm, confident, and focused, knowing this was supposed to be a routine defense, a showcase for his U.S. debut, and a reminder to the world why he reigned supreme. As the referee called them to the center, giving final instructions to protect themselves at all times and obey commands, the crowd was on its feet, cameras flashing, the air thick with tension. The opening bell rang and Joshua immediately established his trademark jab, controlling distance, moving fluidly, and maintaining composure as Ruiz, shorter and stockier, applied quiet pressure with calculated steps and subtle head movement. Joshua's jab was accurate, popping Ruiz's head back occasionally, and his right hand followed sharp and straight, but Ruiz remained undeterred, studying Joshua's rhythm and looking for openings. As the fight progressed into the third round, the tension began to mount. Then, in an instant that would shake the boxing world, Ruiz exploded with a lightning-fast counter after absorbing a heavy Joshua combination. A left hook found its target cleanly on Joshua's jaw, staggering the champion, and Ruiz, sensing opportunity, pounced with a furious barrage. Joshua hit the canvas, stunned. The crowd gasped. He beat the count, but the storm wasn't over. Ruiz charged in again with rapid combinations, fists flying in bursts that belied his frame, and down went Joshua a second time before the round ended, his legs weak, his senses rattled. From that moment on, the balance had shifted. Joshua, trying to compose himself, boxed cautiously in the next rounds, relying on footwork and jabs to reset, but Ruiz kept walking forward, changing levels, dipping inside, and landing powerful shots to the head and body. The crowd watched in disbelief as the underdog, dismissed by many due to his body shape, was taking the fight to the champion with speed, intelligence, and heart. In round 7, the tide became a tsunami. Ruiz launched another blistering assault, cornering Joshua and unloading a combination that put the champion down for the third time. Joshua stood up, dazed, blinking hard, trying to clear his head. But Ruiz wasn't done. He charged again, and a fourth knockdown followed. Joshua, mouthpiece out, leaned on the ropes, eyes glassy, looking to his corner as the referee made the final call. The fight was over. Anthony Joshua, the undefeated Titan, had been dethroned in stunning fashion. Andy Ruiz Jr., a man who had taken the fight on short notice, a man overlooked and underestimated, raised his hands in victory, tears in his eyes, history in his grasp. The crowd erupted in a mixture of awe and celebration as the announcement echoed through the arena, naming Ruiz the new unified heavyweight champion of the world, holding the WBA, IBF, and WBO titles. In that moment, he became the first Mexican-American to capture heavyweight glory, proving that greatness doesn't come in a certain shape or from a scripted narrative. It comes from resilience, heart, and the courage to believe when the world doesn't. The night that began with predictions of dominance ended in one of the greatest upsets in heavyweight boxing, as Andy Ruiz Jr. etched his name into legend with fists of fire and a heart of gold.